All right, we're going to talk about how books are shelved in our library. The first section we're going to look at is the everyone section. This is where you are going to find all our picture books in our everyone section. And it actually starts right here. Now, these books are fiction and they are sorted by the author's last name. So if you look carefully at the shelf where it starts, you're going to see an A. And then next to that, you're going to see a BA, a BE, and a BH, a BR, and then it continues. On the other side up here, we have a CL. And as you proceed down the shelves, you're going to see those letters increase alphabetically. Basically, every one of those barcodes that you will find on a book. Let's just go to the shelf here and I'm going to look at our Pete the Cat, which is a pretty popular series. So if I pull this Pete the Cat book right here and I look down at the call number, I'm going to see DEA. They all start with E, and that E stands for everyone. So these are all everyone books. So DEA, those are the first 3 letters of the author's last name. The author's last name happens to be Dean, D-E-A-N. So they take the first 3 letters of the author's last name, and that is placed on the barcode. So if you know the author that you are looking for, it makes it very easy to locate the book on the shelf, because they're all there by alphabetical order. And those are for the everyone books. Now, if you go over to the fiction, before I go to the fiction section, let's go back to the bins here. These are everyone small bin books, what we call bin books. In the bin books, again, they are labeled A. The first one are the Fly Guy series, so all the Fly Guy books are in here. Then we have A. Now, these books here, again, they are bin books. And again, it will start with PB. That just means it's a paperback book. Then we have the E again for everyone. And then again, the author's last name. So AME are the first 3 letters of the author's last name. And that's why you're going to find it in the A basket. All right, so let's go over now to the section. This is what we consider more of the junior section of the school. I would say grades 3 and up, sometimes grade 2 as well. So we have our bin books here. And on this side, we have our graphic novels. Now, what is a graphic novel? A graphic novel is any book that contains some kind of speech bubble or a comic, like a comic strip. So here we go. When I look at this, Big Nate blasts off, you're going to see speech bubbles like a comic. That makes it a graphic novel. So I'm going to put that one back in here. So these books in the baskets are labeled according to the series that they are. Some baskets have more than one. So for example, this one here contains Fangbone, Smurfs, Knights at the Lunch Table, and Mighty Robot, and those are all our graphic novels. All right. Then on this side over here, we have our series books. They are not graphic novels, but they are part of a series, such as Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And these books here are placed in alphabetical order. So we start with our A to Z mysteries, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and Then It Happened, Amazing Days of Abby Hayes, and then Beast Quest, and so forth. So if you're looking for a particular series, those books are there according to series. All right, so this is our nonfiction collection right here. When you come through the door, this whole wall is nonfiction. Nonfiction, these are all books with real facts, factual information. Now, how are these books sorted? Not by author's last name, but rather the Dewey Decimal System that you can see the sign right there. It's a system of numbers. Now, those numbers basically represent different topics, and similar topics get grouped together. So in the zeros, we have what we call generalities, 100s, philosophy, psychology. Then we have religion in the 200s. And you're going to see different topics along the top there that represent, those numbers represent different topics. So let's say I wanted to find a book about dogs. All right, I'm a dog lover. I want a book about dogs. So I know that those are animals and they're related to science. So there's two areas. We have the 500s, which are natural science, mathematics, and then we have applied science and technology in the 600s. So it's going to be in somewhere in this area. Now, I also have put these little signs that sort of help guide you. All right, so when I'm in the 500s and 600s, I'm going to take a look at these signs as well. And I just noticed right there, 636, we have even a picture of a dog and it says pets. So in this area right here, you are going to find different animal books. Now we do have quite a few. So again, if you want to be very specific and there are too many books to look through, you can use the library catalog to break it down. But I just zoomed in on dog books right here. But you can again use the library catalog to zoom in a little further. Just type in a search and you can type in dogs and you're going to get fiction books related to dogs, but you will also get nonfiction books. So all you have to do to know that it's a nonfiction book, it's any call number that starts with the actual number. All right, so for this dog book right here, this one is barcode. It's kind of faded, so you can't really see it, but it's 636.7. All right, and that basically is how our nonfiction materials are sorted.